Hi, konbanwa. It's Rhyme again, and this time I'm back with a collection of new songs from the Project Gold Star.
Hi, it's me, Rhyme. Rhyme. It's Gold Star. Gold Star. In this video, I wanted to tell you the story of Utsuro Bune, co-referencing Madam Antoinette. From Japan to France, the sounds and lyrics I created in my experimental songwriting touches on themes and myths such as mother, son, father, daughter, husband, wife, relationships, and the allure of the amateur alien. So these are my unfinished monologues, born from dreams. Let's first go back to 1803. Utsuro Bune refers to an unknown glass-like object that allegedly washed ashore in Hitachi, located in the eastern coast of Japan. Utsuro means empty or hollow, and the Bune part means boat. According to the legend, an exotic but strange young woman aged between 18 to 20 years old arrived on a local beach aboard the Hollow Ship on February 22nd, 1803. Fishermen brought her inland to investigate further, but the woman wasn't able to communicate in Japanese. She walked, talked, differently from anyone else there, so they felt an uneasiness from her presence. The locals then returned her and her vessel to the sea, where it drifted away. These images on the screen are man-made recordings of the event, and also AI-generated interpretations I played with to basically give more depth to the story's visualization. It also includes this cool queen from Aliens Worldwide. Cool. Let's backwave here as I attempt a reincarnation of her as myself, exploring the peculiar far eastern shore of Japan. The tale of Utsuro Bune appears in 3 texts: Toen Shosetsu, Hyoryu Kishu, Umi no Chiri. According to all 3 texts, the small boat was sort of a hollow capsule in the shape of an incense burner or rice pit. Made of wood, it was covered on the bottom with copper plates that projected the ship from the steep rocks along the coast. It also had glass windows held in place by wooden strips fixed with resin. Inside, written on the walls, they found inscriptions written in an unknown language. There was also water, food, bedding, and carpets. An array of ufologists and spectators alike compare the strange symbols found in Utsuro Bune's ship with those at other sites of supposed extraterrestrial contact, and the shape of the hollow ship with flying saucers. For some, the story of the strange woman from the sea is a modernization of Japanese folklore and myth. I would even go further, delving into perhaps mermaid society, or my favorite friends that live underground, the reptoids, who maybe perhaps came up for a little pre-Titanic sink party. What do you think? Why did I even have to write that down?
Some details that further intrigue the legend.
The girl from the ship had apparently pale skin with red eyebrows and held tight a light-colored box. She refused to let anyone touch the small box and guarded it jealously. Some have claimed that the little box might have even contained the head of her lover. Some suspected that she was the queen of a distant country and accused of adultery and exiled. During the time this took place, but across the sea in Europe, was the chaotic post-fever that the Madam Antoinette era embodied. With over-the-topness in both fashion and behavior, the revolution in action of consciousness, a similar link of foreigners coming and making drama could be exposed. Tribal, same-time thoughts might have conducted across the plane of frequency. Even though the East and West were barely connected then, could they have been thinking the same? The male jury of the late 1700s and early 1800s rejected her as both the goddess mother and the temptress. As Japan is set in itself as an island country, the seas are carefully watched and skepticism grows along its weeds. What metaphor does this story process? A forewarning or a peace offering? A calling to your mission? A kinesis domino effect of previous invaders or lovers? A box full of knowledge or disasters? Telepathy? Are the women related? Fated? Whatever explanation is accepted, the legend of Utsuro Bune confronts us with a wonderfully indecipherable, profoundly real questions. Questions with answers that might be make or break to lead us down the inextricable path of ourselves and the unknown. It's no coincidence that the visitor was a young and beautiful woman, or that the fisherman made all kinds of judgments of her past. Like why they returned the vessel to the sea when they couldn't understand it, which in that time, the Edo period, when Japan was cut off from the outside world, is not meaningless either. Finally, the strange legend throws open a wide spectrum of questions and mysteries with the very eccentricity that characterizes Japan's poetry. Finally, the strange legend throws open a wide spectrum of questions and mysteries with the very eccentricity that characterizes Japanese poetry. One of these might be just what was inside that little box so guarded by the visitor. The adventure of recklessness and the theme of being misunderstood is what I tried to create with these women in mind. After all, they were muses in their own right and did a damn good job of embodying the temptress while following their hero calling. I find the time and the far away alone being the rhyme of the music to your life song. I encourage you to follow the clues through my sounds and poetry embedded in the EP. So, add to this story by engaging in your own quest to understand it. And you can start by listening to my new Gold Star. Oh, hi, Rhyme. Hi, where have you been? Purple. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something about Utsuro Bune and Japanese folklore. And I will see you on the next UFO out of town. You can listen to my new EP Gold Star Unfinished Monologues Born from Dreams on all streaming platforms and Bandcamp. So, Rhyme out. Wish I had some